My mate Luke has just bought a van and we're turning it into a livable camper van. Now I've never done this before, but we've watched loads of YouTube tutorials, so how hard can it be? We're figuring this out as we go, so we'll probably need your help in the comments too. If you're into DIY builds, road trip dreams, or just watching mates give it a go, this series is for you. This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Build your brand, connect with your audience, and sell anything on your terms. Make it happen with Squarespace.
Mate.
Hello, how you doing?
What's the specs on this bad boy?
The specs on this, so this is a Transit Custom. It's L1H2, so it means length is standard, so short wheelbase, but then it's got a higher top, which means I can actually stand up in there. So I'm just shy of 6 foot. I can stand up in the back, which is great. A normal Transit is shorter than that, so you kind of arch down all the time. So I've gone for the taller one. I've named him Ernie.
Ernie! Okay, perfect. That was my next question. Like, have we got a name for this thing?
Ernie, and the name Ernie comes from...
Big Ernie.
Big Ernie. Ernie Shackleton. Famous adventurer, and he had a ship called the Endurance, which is the same ship that's named in Interstellar, and it's all about going out into the world and adventure, or the universe. So Ernie is named after like just
I love this
the need to adventure.
I love this project even more now. That is so sick. And by the way, for everybody watching right now, Luke also has his own channel where he's actually going to be documenting the build in more detail than I probably am, because he owns the goddamn thing. And then he's going to tour it around the country.
Start off in the country. Yeah, the plan is start off in the country, go and do like the peaks, the lakes, Scotland, do Wales, do as much of the UK as I possibly can, and then when it starts to get cold, disappear into the mainland. So get over to Spain, head down south, get to where the sun is, chase the sun, and then just slowly push as far east as I possibly can. 3 seats in the front. I'm going to keep the cabin. So some people in van builds, what they do is they take out this bulkhead to free up and create a little bit of light and more space in there. I'm not going to do it. I quite like the seediness and enclosedness of the back space and having it separate. And also it's a bit more stealthier in terms of how it looks on the road. So keeping this as normal, the cockpit in here. So me and 2 other passengers, predominantly just going to be me largely. Understated is what I'm going for.
Well, now that we've set a precedent. Now that we've set precedent, we kind of know what type of build to go for. We're not going for luxury bougie, which is perfect because I have no idea where to begin on this thing.
This is going to be my adventure mobile. Like literally I want a kayak on the roof, or an inflatable kayak, a bike in the back. I want to go from location to location. I want to run it, cycle it, drink coffee, read books, and then when I'm done, go to the next spot. So it doesn't have to be bougie, it just needs to just function.
What a perfect brief.
Plan is, where we're standing is going to be where the bed is. And the reason it's going to be raised is it will free up a cavity at the back underneath here.
Oh, which for like storage and stuff.
Correct. Window here, another window over this side here. That's going to let in the light that we're going to need rather than taking away the bulkhead. Yeah. Little vent up top. So there is already a vent there, but I have got another vent system which is motorized, which is a bit tidier and sealant. So 3 holes are going to need to be cut today. And we'll be kind of in like the 70–80% completion. The rest of it's just like decorating it, yeah, tidying it up.
Where's your 70-inch TV going?
I was thinking this part here, I'm going to create eventually a pull-down screen, and then if I'm sat in the bed here, I can mount a projector system here, close it all up, it will be pitch black, and then watch Interstellar.
This guy knows how to live. Well, it sounds like you know what you're doing, and I'm just here to help. Hang on, I've got one more thing to grab. You can't spell van life without vandalism. You are officially under construction.
I'm here for it.
Let the build commence.
When Luke bought this van, it came with a bonus feature, a ton of screw holes in the walls. Cheers to the last owner for that. So first job, rust treatment.
So what's this spray paint? Has someone vandalized it or what? Like, what is this?
This is oxide red, so it's a priming and rust treatment paint. So anywhere that there's been holes cut in or there's been metal that's been scratched, the idea is to treat it and that will stop rust.
Now Luke's already made a bit of a start. He'd insulated the floor and done a bit of sound dampening here and there, so we weren't starting from absolute zero. It's as simple as sticking these pads on some of the parts of the metal. And honestly, night and day difference. The hollow tinny sound, completely gone.
If you listen to here.
After that, we layered over this foil bubble wrap stuff. Basically, it's like giving the van a big thermal jacket. It helps to reflect the heat and it keeps the inside warm in the winter and cool in the summer.
Right, Luke, how can I help? What are we doing with this?
So you can help me. Whoa! I think you were saved by the Crocs.
That exactly that. Oh, my toe really hurts. I proper stubbed it. Oh no.
Then it was time to stuff the walls with this insulation.
Maybe you're not completely useless after all, Tom.
This fluffy stuff is made from recycled plastic bottles, and we shoved it into every gap like we were wrapping up a big metal burrito.
We're now refitting the ply lining.
Right, we're in. Look at that. I mean, I can live in it now.
It's done. Job done. Are we finished?
Call that a day.
Double-sided.
Don't need a part 2. We've got Richard here. He's putting these battens in, and they're going to help us screw the big ply sheet up for the ceiling as well.
We are drilling a hole in the ceiling as pilot holes, so then we can use to get the jigsaw blade in, to then cut this panel out, because we're going to fit this ceiling mount, which has basically got a fan. It's a bit better sealed. This one has no control metric over it, so this one's just a better unit to create a weather seal. Scary putting a hole in a van, but
In a hole in your investment.
alfresco camping.
This is the bad boy that we are installing now. Look at this. It's got like a little mesh net to keep the bugs away. Everything's insulated at the top. We just need to board it up now, and then we can crack on with the rest. The fan's been fitted and we've insulated around it as well. I have been doing stuff, by the way. You're looking at me in silence.
I've got so many shots of like Richard doing something, Luke doing something,
and me looking helpless.
Yeah, but Con, he's like
I'm a project manager.
He's a
you
foreman.
See. I am gluing the team together. See what I did there? I used the ingredient we're using in my sentence.
Right.
Do you want to lift this up then?
Yeah, we'll lift this up. Let's pretend I know what I'm doing. We're just doing what we were doing at the start of the day. But it's later on in the day now, and we're still doing it, just in different places.
Well, it's summer and it's bright out.
When they say use your head, this is what they meant, innit? It's all right, Rich, I got this. What's happening? Why is it wonky donkey?
What was that expression we're using? Bucket, that'll do.
No.
That's a way. That's not just a saying, Rich. That's the way of life.
Try and get the airy bit in.
You're gone. Ow.
That's why it weren't
Trapped my
going in.
finger.
Ow, he said, the manliest.
I didn't know you were recording.
Ow.
He trapped my finger in. One more panel left, and then that's the whole ceiling closed up.
So what I've decided to do is go for EcoFlow. So I've got the 3,600 watt Delta 3, which is unbelievable. It has like
Oh wow, look how many sockets it's got in there.
4 main plug sockets. It has 3 USBs, 2 USB-Cs, has an app, has the whole lot. So I can run everything I want to run off of this.
And then you have the actual solar panels as well.
Actual solar panel. So the idea is when I'm driving around, the alternator is charging the battery, which will give me enough power to run everything. And then when I go off grid for a few days, I can use the solar panels to charge the battery at the same time. So then I've kind of got options around me, so I should never run out of juice.
It's like a little mini PC.
You can
It's
deadlift
amazing.
it. You can
Oh
squat
my
it.
god.
It's got everything.
Oh yeah, sick. Oh. Sockets.
You look like them dudes carrying the boom boxes on their shoulders in the 80s.
Get me, still me some energy from the sun.
Yeah, let's do it. Son.
Yeah, it's charging it. So at the moment, it has 171 watts coming into it from the sun.
To the window, to the van. We are now fitting in these windows. We're gonna get the actual window piece, put it against a bit of cardboard and draw a little outline of where we need to cut. We're then gonna put that little bit of cardboard against our van and then draw an outline on that. And then that gets cut with a jigsaw. And then a little rubber seal trim goes around the rough edges of the metal. And then we're gonna use special symbiotic glue that they use in Venom to stick the actual window to the van. Has your bike got a name?
My bike,
Oh, this is satisfying. This is gonna like squidge onto place.
Ellie, my bike's name.
Your bike's Ellie. Ellie's in Bernie.
Ellie and Bernie.
Window 1 is on. We're gonna move on to window 2 tomorrow morning.
Because we've got less to do, does it mean we can start later tomorrow, like 11 o'clock?
8 a.m. Day 2 of the build, here we go. Oh, Luke's giving the van a spin. Sorry, I'm allowed to give Ernie a little...
Yeah, you can give him a little slap, he likes
yeah,
it.
you dirty bitch. You've given it a test?
I've just nipped
Popped to big Tesco's?
Popped to big Tesco's and the window didn't fall out, which I'm really pleased
Fantastic
about.
news. It means whatever we're doing it right. And just like this van's gonna take Luke off on adventures across the whole world, building a website on Squarespace will take your personal brand on a similar journey. And you don't need to be an expert with tools to get your website off the ground. What's that?
It's too easy.
What do you mean?
It's too easy. It's always super complicated doing things like that.
What are you going to be doing for work, by the way, whilst you're doing this build?
Well, I'm a personal trainer, and I sort of want to travel around and take that with me. And
so maybe you can have clients. Maybe we can make Luke a website.
yeah, but I'm not great with all this tech.
You don't need to be. Okay, Squarespace, they've got something called Design Intelligence. So you literally type in what you want your website to do. So
ideally, to be able to book clients and manage payments online.
you know what? Let's start off by giving you a little profile picture. There you go. So I'll use that as your welcoming header. We'll write a little description about you. And you've got your own website now. You can book your own clients.
I'm sold.
And you can also manage payments on Squarespace, so people can pay directly to you through different methods.
Like Apple Pay.
Like Apple Pay, Clear Pay, all of that kind of stuff. You can even have, they've got actually something called memberships. So you can have one-time fees, recurring subscription models, all of that kind of stuff.
Subscriptions are good because I have reoccurring sessions with clients, so it would make sense to have that.
And if you also want to check out Squarespace for yourself, check out the link in my description. You can get 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain if you use my discount code Constantine. Check it out. It actually looks a little bit too big, if anything.
I think it's too big, yeah. I think they might have sent me the one for the long wheelbase. Yeah, it's the wrong one. It's the wrong one. No adding new window today then. That's
We'll save that's a job for another day
another
then.
job for another day, which is cool.
All right, sad times. It seems like the window that got sent to Luke was for the long wheelbase of vans and clearly doesn't fit our one. So we'll be doing that another day. So the frames for the bed's being fitted today. We've got the timber drilled into the base of the van, and now these supports can just sit on top of this. You can see the brackets have been drilled in, and yeah, it just makes it nice and easy to have a bed now. So these have like telescopic ends, so you can extend them or like make them shorter, which is great because you don't need to lock into a specific measurement when you buy it. You just lock in like this. We have wood. This wood is going to be your storage bed topper.
Everything, multi-purpose wood.
Do I look like a little ant carrying a big leaf? All right, so this is going to be Luke's top of the bed. Let's see if it fits. Will it blend? That is the question. A little bit of jigging around to do. Cool. And just like that, we've got a bed. Okay, with the bed now in, we're gonna start building the downstairs storage area. And now it's come time to patch up all of the work that we've done yesterday where we insulated the walls of the van. What's remaining on the job list? A couple of bits. It's all the shelving options here now for Luke to be able to store his bike and some other bits and bobs. We're gonna put a sheet down like this, a sheet down here, and that'll create 3 different compartments, with the middle one being the largest, and we're gonna split in half.
So I'm going to start a podcast. When I take this van to places and I do like runs and community sort of well-being events, what I want to try and do is connect with people that will be interested in being interviewed and just understand like what motivates them, what drives them, what made them make the choices to live a better life, and just run a podcast here.
I say this is your podcast set. You got your doors open. We can decorate the panels at a later stage. 2 camping chairs. Yeah, don't over-engineer it. And look, you've got the perfect backdrop, which is your van. Okay, Richard is teaching me how to scribe. Because we want to fit this bit of wood against this in a really flush way, you need to do something called scribing. Basically, it's like following an outline of the shape with an extended thing. These panels here have got a really rough edge and loads of old mastic on it. So we've just taken them off and I'm just sanding all of that down just to make it a little bit neater and looking nice. See? Nice and smooth now compared to what it was. We're just cutting a little square patch of this carpet and then we're going to wrap it around the wall panels. So instead of having ugly wood panels, we're just going to wrap them around in some carpet, give it a nicer texture.
Let's finish. And the whole
nicer finish in general. And the whole of the inside will be like this as well.
Correct, yeah. So it'll be nice and looks stylish.
Bam.
That's it, yes.
That was quite straightforward, to be honest. This spray is so good. I've always wondered how they make them like this, and I thought it's really hard to do like around the edges and stuff, but this material is really easy to use.
What's this for?
So look, come have a look. This is, if you remember the paneling, just like on that door, just something a little bit nicer.
Stick it on and see,
There you
see
go.
what goes on.
Yeah, this is before. All of them, and the whole interior over there will be carpeted like that. Hard work has been hard working. It's lunchtime. Got myself a sausage, egg, bacon baguette. Luke, what'd you go for?
I've gone for a chicken salad. It's quite large, yeah, to be fair. And Brucey bonus, there's coleslaw, cheese, and
Wow.
an egg in there.
We call it coleslaw.
Coleslaw. Coleslaw?
a cold saw. Okay, so we now have to carpet up the sides because it will look a lot nicer, let's be real. However, to carpet these and get like a really nice finish on it, ideally you kind of want to do it outside on the workbench, not working with the restrictions of this van. But to take it out, we have to take these out now. Right, we're gonna try and fit this panel in now.
The first one's in.
Oh, look at that. I like the little lip hanging over as well. Oh, we should put lights on there. See, I love LEDs. You get a recessed LED in the woodwork.
Do a few, make it look like you've done something.
Hey, ever since when have I ever been saying that, Rich? What am I drilling? The hinges,
Yeah, paint in the middle.
the bottom one.
Woo!
Yes!
Oh, smashed it, mate.
I've been learning well loads today.
5 more to go.
5 more to go.
Another 2 in there.
Well,
3
you
in
crack
there.
on with that and then No word of a lie, right? I was filming myself do this side for the bottom piece when I was screwing it in, and the camera, I didn't press record on the camera.
Do you want to
So-
do this one too?
No, I've done plenty. The shelf that is going to complete your storage needs is going in.
Yes. Look at that.
There you go.
Man's got storage.
You've got it.
That's all I need. Life is complete.
So
now.
your bike can be disassembled, your tyres can be put in here, your frames could be put in here. I don't know what you're doing here.
Tupperware boxes or big boxes with like clothes and things like that.
Yeah.
Trainers.
And this is pretty much it. It's like this is what we set out to achieve for today, for these past 2 days, and we've got there. Happy days.
I'm very happy. I'm very impressed with what we managed to achieve in 2 days in the sweltering heat as well. So yeah, it's been pretty impressive.
30 degrees out here.
Yeah.
It's hot.
We've been cooking. Luke, may I present to you the final, last, slap that on there. Mission for today complete. Time for some brewskis.
Brewskis.
There you go, Rich. That's for you. That's
Thank
for
you,
you.
sir.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice. Well, this time next week, we'll regroup and we'll catch up with you. We'll find out what type of progress you've had, have you settled in within your first, big makeovers. And then we'll crack on with the kitchen.
Sounds good. Can't wait.
We'll crack on with other stuff, basically. Now it's up to you to make a list and tell us what you want from the build. Guys, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of this type of style of content where it's a bit more slower pace. You join us from every week to week to catch up. And yeah, I'm looking forward to progressing with this build. It's very exciting. I've learned a lot of new stuff. See you later.